All right, guys, let's see how the quality of this does. I'm on the YouTube app recording. It might still have good night vision. We've got 2 cop cars here, up here by this car. This one and that one. He has his mask on. See, he's got his on. He can talk through his. How come that sergeant couldn't talk through hers? How you doing, sir? He said, hey. He can talk through his. How come the sergeant couldn't talk through hers? So he said hi, so I said hi back. So I don't know why they pulled this guy over, but we'll see. We got 2 cars here. See, watch. He'll have his on too. Watch. Yeah, he's got his on. He's going to pull him out of the car. Okay, guys, this is where it gets real. He's got his mask on too. So they're doing a pat down. They're going to have him sit on the curb and they're going to search the car. I don't know if he gave consent or not, but if he's on probation or parole, he doesn't have to get consent. I think he just gave consent to search. But I'm glad to see all 3 of these guys wearing face masks. Now they can talk through theirs. How come the sergeant and those other deputies in San Bernardino couldn't talk through theirs? They're talking about me recording. They were talking about me recording them. You got a face mask on, dude. Nobody can see you. But we're staying way down here out of their way. Now the reason I am standing here is so that I'm behind the second police car here. That's the purpose of that. Ice Cube. Yeah, he said you never hear about Ice Cube, you know, getting in trouble and whatnot. I think that's what it sounded like, but he said Ice Cube. So he is going through the vehicle. I should cross over to see if I could see the search over there. But I'm afraid if I do that, these cars will block me from recording over here. And if they go to stand the guy up and handcuff him, I'll have to run back across. I want to minimize my street crossing here. Although it's probably not jaywalking. That really doesn't, as we saw earlier tonight, it doesn't matter. People don't know the law. And I'm not talking about these cops specifically, I'm talking generally. Like that sergeant said, you're impeding my investigation. 148A does not have the word impeding anywhere. And I've read it like 4 times. Maybe it does. If it does, let me know, guys. But I've read it, and I keep looking for the word impeding. All I can find is resisting, delaying, and obstructing. I was neither obstructing nor delaying. Sorry, I'm trying to get a hold of this thing here. I wasn't delaying, obstructing, nor was really resisting because I wasn't detained. But she didn't have any reasonable articulable suspicion to get my ID, but I wasn't obstructing nor delaying. She's the one who initiated contact by talking to me. Well, she looked at me first. She pulled her flashlight out, and you saw she went to click it. She was going to put it in my face because immediately she put it back in her pocket. So she was going to flash me. with that flashlight, and I called her out on her mask, pissed her off, offended her. All she had to do was say, "Sorry, sir, it's on now," and then just go back to work. She starts giving excuses. Well, I can't talk with it on. Well, when somebody gets sick because you're out here fucking talking in their face. I mean, she was leaning. Who's back here by my car? She was leaning. Oh, there's nobody back there. She was leaning against the car door, talking to a guy with no mask on, without her mask on. What the fuck you think we're wearing masks for? Well, for one, the sheriff has mandated it. I don't know how stringent they are on enforcing it yet, but I know somebody in San Diego put on Facebook his citation. I gave you guys portions of that. Somebody in Fontana has been threatened with arrest. AV and cops, I was trying to remember what it was, checking our public servants. Both of them got arrested. Well, I don't know about AV. I know cops got arrested. And people are saying, well, he got arrested not for no mask. It was for no credentials or something. But no, they walked up to AV and said, no mask, you're going to be arrested on site. So it was for no mask. You can bet that. There's certain things that law enforcement officers say that they're called giveaways, where you know, oh, that's what you're talking about, or that's why you're doing that. They arrested the guy for no mask and no press credentials, apparently, but the mask was the kicker. My point is, people across this state, well, this portion, Southern California, forget Northern California, but SoCal, people are getting citations and arrested for no mask. Violation of the health order. Okay, they're going to let him go. So he might be on probation or parole. And maybe that's why they searched his car. They let him go. He seems pretty jovial about it. It's a good thing. But, no, it's part of the governor's, not only the governor's order, but, and I'll look it up. I can do a blog on it maybe. But the sheriff in San Bernardino County, through the public health, has issued an order that if you're outdoors contacting people, you're to wear a mask. I still see people not wearing them and stuff. I don't know how much they're enforcing it, the law enforcement officers. But he's coming my way, that guy. But that's what I'm making. I'm looking out for you. Yep. So he said they're out harassing. I said, yep. So that's why they let him go and didn't cite him. I'm going to go, guys. These dogs are barking. I'm just going to take off. Thanks, guys, for watching.